Well, good morning, everyone. How are we doing? Everyone having a great day? Janet Legere here. Hopefully the sound is good. Dawn is recording. This is our Wednesday members-only training for Contact List Builder. And I'm pretty excited about this training, and I'm excited that you guys are here. Wait a bit. No suntan lotion required today. The sun is shining here in Calgary. The weather is pretty nice. It's +2 here right now, going to 7 degrees, which is pretty nice. It was 9 yesterday. Hey, Chuck. Great that you could make it today. Awesome, awesome. Hey, Willie. Look at you guys. I love this. So hopefully Dawn's recording. I don't have the streamer software to record. I'm having some computer issues. Cross our fingers. Guys, let's put some good vibes out there that the software is going to work fine today and that my computer is going to be happy, okay? Cross your fingers. I don't have anything else loaded. I do have Skype loaded. I think I'm going to shut it off. I'm going to quit Skype. There we go. All right. So it's just me and you here today. Are we excited about this? Because I am. We're going to have a great call today. I'm going to, first of all, go over a bit about the 3 steps of the Ready, Set, Go marketing system, because that's what this training is really going to be focused on, okay? We're going to be talking about, last week we already did the setting up of your lead capture page, and I'm pretty sure everyone here has a capture page, am I right? You all have your capture page with the Conversion Pros, yes or no? Can I get some feedback in the text chat? And so today we're going to begin our training on advertising, because this is important. You need to have these. One thing with setting up your capture page in the Conversion Pros, if you want, you can even purchase leads in the Conversion Pros, but I need to warn you, if you're going to purchase those leads, you want to phone them. They are really good leads, and if you phone them and you're just following up that they're still looking for a way to make money from home and introduce them to the system, I think you'll have great results. They work very, very well. So you've all got your capture page set up. Awesome. Now you need to advertise. That's step 2. Step 2 you need to do every single day. Advertise every day. Everything else you do happens after you advertise. Okay, so whatever you're doing, when you get up in the morning and you get to your computer, when it's time for you to be working on your business, the first thing you are to do is advertise your capture page, whether it's going onto Facebook and doing some Facebook group posts, or advertising on viral mailers, or doing Udimi solo ads, which we're going to talk about today. It is the first thing you should do every single day. Then you can go about all of your work. For us, we're at home, so I have an awful lot that I do during the day that's work-related. We own a lot of member programs, so there's a lot of follow-up, a lot of things going on here during the day. I need to make sure that advertising is done first thing, so that's the first thing I do. And you know, I just got to let you in on a little secret. When I send ads out there, I get results. It's really, really quite amazing. Even through viral mailers, if I send an ad out, I send them to my capture page, I get results. It's magic. Well, I'm looking after the server, looking after everything, and there's a lot going on. And so it's important that we do those things first thing. So the first thing we do is we get that done, even if it's just a little bit of it, then you do some work and then you do some more of it. It's what I do during the day. I get done what I have. If I've got 15 minutes, I get done what I can in that time, and then I move on and do the rest throughout the day. Advertise, advertise, advertise. We're going to talk about follow-up. We'll be doing a lot of training on follow-up, and we're probably going to do the training on follow-up as we're doing our advertising training, because they kind of go hand in hand, don't they? Because as you begin to advertise, you're going to start seeing subscribers come through the system, and those subscribers are going to become members in CLB. And I mean, I can tell when you guys are advertising because I see your members. Carola is advertising regularly. Eric is advertising regularly. Charles is advertising regularly, Charles Juarez. Just keep looking. I got Carola. And I know that because the members are coming into the system regularly. I suspect Carola is very consistent the advertising. Wayne Randall's on here. I know when he's advertising. That was at the beginning of the month. So that's just in January. And so what that also tells me is who's not advertising. Okay? Because if you're not advertising, you're not going to get people through the system. If you're not bringing people through the system, you're not getting people into the programs that are part of the system. So there is a method to our madness, right? You do all understand how our system works, why we have our capture pages set up the way we do. So the first thing that happens is they become a subscriber. They get on your list to learn about what we're talking about, to learn about our system. So now they're your subscriber. They're on your list. I don't have anything to do with them. They're not going to hear from me. They're only going to hear from you. Once they subscribe, they're redirected to the thank you page where they're encouraged to become a member of CLB. We have a replay of our Monday night webinar for them to listen to. And we have your contact information on there, so your Skype, your phone number, and a link to sign up for a free account with CLB. A good percentage of people do sign up. I see at least 20%, sometimes as high as 75%, depending where I'm advertising, that become members of CLB. Now, once they become a member of CLB, they're going to be instructed and directed to follow our 3-step quick start guide. So they're going to be encouraged to follow our system. Download the guide, sign up in the program, sign up for the Conversion Pros, that's the first thing. Set up their capture page, begin to advertise. As they begin to advertise, they're going to join the programs in our downline builder. When they upgrade in any of those programs, when they sign up in the Conversion Pros, you're going to earn a commission. If they sign up in Udimi and they purchase a solo ad, you're going to earn a commission. If they sign up in our mailers and they upgrade through the system, you'll earn a commission. If they upgrade in CLB, you'll earn a commission. And remember, through CLB, we're also promoting your primary business. So if you have a business outside of CLB and you're trying really hard to get leads for that business and you're just investing penny after penny, dollar after dollar, after hundreds, and you're not really seeing results that are satisfying you, do it this way. Think of it this way. Everyone that you bring through our system is a potential lead for your primary business. But here's what's really cool. Is you're going to earn money from them whether they join your primary business or not. Because if they follow you through the system, you're going to earn commissions. Does that make sense? So you're going to get paid while you're learning to do all this and while you're developing leads for your business. How many of you think that's pretty cool? Well, we're going to go into desktop sharing here. Hopefully I have everything I need. Oh, there we go. No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. All right, there we go. All right. So we're going to go into desktop sharing right away here, and I'm going to show you how to set up your ad for Udimi, how to sign up for Udimi, how to search for solo ad providers, and how to purchase a solo ad, okay? Now, not all solo ad providers are going to accept your ads because of what CLB is. It depends. Like they know their list, so usually they'll have a look at what you're promoting, and they'll decide yes or no that they want to promote. So I'm usually particular when I'm looking for solo ad providers, but I like trying the new people that are on the system. And so it does take a while for them to approve your ad, but you'll see that this can be a very effective way to advertise. All right, so you guys ready? This isn't going to take long. This is a very simple process, but I really want you to understand how to do it. All right, so number one, you need your capture page from the Conversion Pros, right? So I hope you guys all have that. Number two, you're going to set up an ad for Udimi. You're going to get that all set up in your capture page so it's ready to go. And then you're going to get all set up in Udimi and set the ad. So I'm going to go, cross your fingers, into desktop sharing. Working good so far. Oh, apparently when I uninstalled something and I'm just going to let it go there. I have to install the recording software for the desktop sharing, so bear with me. You guys aren't seeing any of this that's going on, and that's okay. I'm just installing this. Not sure what, when I uninstalled the I might have to log out and back in again. Let me come back to my presentation. I'm going to go back into desktop sharing, see if it lets me start. Yep. Okay, we're good now. And it does not look like it's working. So give me a moment. So I'm back. You guys all got your fingers crossed? I hope you do. All right. And yes, look at that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ah, I am excited. You guys are all seeing my desktop, yes? And Dawn's recording, so we're good. I'm going to go make sure that I go slow because there is always a little bit of a lag. And we should be good to go. All right, so the first place I'm going to take you guys is over to Contact List Builder. We're going to log into Contact List Builder at CLBLearning.com. So here we are in the back office. We're going to come over here to the Affiliate Toolbox. We're going to click on the Download Builder. And this is where we're going to find Udimi. Here it is right here. Udimi, join free. If you are already a member, you're going to enter your affiliate ID right here, just the funny little number they give you. If you are not a member, you're going to click here to sign up. So I'm just going to open that in a new window. And you would come here to get started. You would click here to get started and sign up. All right? Or you would log in. So once you've got your ID, you're going to come back to the Contact List Builder and you're going to enter your ID there. So just let me show you. Here's my page. So there's the ID right on the end. So when you come and log into Udimi, it brings you to the home page here. This is the home page of Udimi, which shows your profile. You can set up your picture. You can edit your profile right here. But right here is your affiliate ID. That mine is GQJTZ. So you just copy that. Come back over here, enter it in here, and then come down here and update your referral IDs. Now remember I said you needed your TCP capture page, so just let me get in here so that I'm going into the Conversion Pros. I'm going to show you where you can get the link, and you don't need to use a tracking link because Udimi is tracking for you, so I'm going to click on my landing page builder. Oh, that's where I already was. And I know that the extension is CLB, so there it is right there. I'm going to get link. I'm going to grab this link. Your link is going to look exactly the same, except it's going to have your username right there. Okay, so I'm going to copy that link for my ad. All right, so let me come now. The next thing we're going to do is I'm going to open up a text file and I'm going to put the ad in here because this is the ad that I'm going to use. And I'm going to, now you can see I have a tracking link here, but I would put my Conversion Pros page right there. You'll see that I have a code here that says send it. Let me make this a little bigger. Hopefully I make this bigger. Probably not, no. I was hoping it would make this bigger. This is just a very simple ad. It says, are you tired of seeing no results? How would you like free list building strategies that work? Industry leader. I'm going to learn to spell here. Industry leader. Oops. What did I do? Oh, I deleted everything. Industry leader Janet Legere has been teaching her list building strategies. Oh, I really messed that up. Bear with me, guys. Isn't this fun? That you know what? This is what you want to do, is have this all in a text file. You can edit this ad if you want and make it a little different. I'm just getting it so my lines are lined up, and my link is there. It says you can get them for free. If you follow her steps, you will see results. She even guarantees it. Imagine your life as it can be. Our funded system offers you freedom and saves you time. So everything you need is right here. You're going to put your link, send her, become a member today, and discover how to earn while you learn. And the subject is, can you really earn while you learn? So I'm going to show you how you're going to set all that. So now we've got our ad. We have our link. We're going to go to Udimi. And here's where the fun begins. Let me just double check that we're still in the room, and we are. All right. Oh, it looks like Mary was missing the desktop sharing. It's working all right for the rest of you? Are you following along? Okay, excellent. All right. So here we are back over at Udimi. This is, like I said, where the fun begins. And this doesn't have to take a long time, guys, all right? So you come in here, we click on Find Sellers. Now you'll notice that there's a lot of sellers here. You'll know I've got it sorted 35 to 40 cents. All right, now you may want to change that to 50 cents, 55 cents a click. Depends how much you're willing to pay, how much your budget is. So you're normally going to be buying 100 clicks, and so you want to have at least $35. You'll see here we've got 39 cents, 35 cents. So these are lower cost solo ad providers. And the reason that I go to them is because sometimes you're getting new people who have a list who are just starting out. And I don't mind trying them because it's a small investment, and sometimes you get some really good results from some of these new people, okay? I would prefer, like here's some of my criteria if you want to write these down. Go for people that have a picture. You know, you want to read their profile. This person has a high quality list. He's had 60% of his people have had sales. He's had 524 sales at 35 cents a click. So he's doing some pretty good stuff here. We may want to go and have a look at him. So I'm going to click on Peter and have a look. All right. Now you'll notice when it comes up for me to buy an ad. So I can choose how many visitors I want, whether I want 100 or more. When I want my ad to run, this one would go on January 19th. I can change how many visitors I want to purchase by clicking this link. And here's where I would add my ad. So you'll see I have a drop-down menu with a bunch of ads that I've already used with Udimi. But you, as a first time, are not going to have any. These will show up as you use the system, okay? And so you can change this. I would be able to actually, if I wanted, I could type this in here, right? Or I could copy and paste it right out of here. So you'll see that I can actually change the ad that it shows up. But this is the one I want to use. So I'm going to keep that heading. And here's my body. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to change this link, though, and just send it to the direct link. Although the tiny URL works as well. I'm just going to show you that I can change that. Now when you paste your ad in here, you do want to make sure you hyperlink this link. So it has to be clickable. That's very important. And if I were to click here to buy right now, it wouldn't allow me to, because it would say you didn't use a hyperlink. So you see right here the URL, so I have to paste my URL there and save. So now my ad is set up. Do you know, maybe I'm not ready to actually purchase this. I'm going to go and read some of his reviews. All right, so here we go. So I've already used this fellow before. I had 45 opt-ins in less than an hour. That was pretty fun, pretty exciting. He delivered 150 leads. If I'm not mistaken, I did get sales out of that. Ordered 250, received 370, over-delivered. Wow, 50% over-delivered, 77 opt-ins, 14 sales. Pretty cool. So it really depends what you're promoting, whether you're going to get sales or not. You can see that he's had lots of positive feedback, lots of people that got sales from whatever they were selling. So whether you're promoting CLB or you want to promote another product, Udimi is the way to do it. So I'm going to set up this ad here with Qatar. I'm going to buy it. And you'll see I can buy here, and it gives you different options to purchase your ad. So I don't have to fund. Back in the day when Udimi first started, you had to fund Udimi. So you had to make sure there was money in your account. In here, you'll see I have $9.60 in my account. It's going to use that, and I will pay the balance either on PayPal or on my credit card. So you can use either one. You can pay with your credit card or you can pay with PayPal. I'm going to pay with PayPal. It already has my information on file, so it's going to bring that up. Now what's going to happen here, once I pay for my ad, it will go to Peter for approval. If he decides that he does not want to promote that ad, so it already has my PayPal information, because it remembers me from the last time, so I'm just going to log into PayPal to purchase my ad. And I'm going to pay for my ad so that I can show you what happens when we get back in there. I just want to make sure that we're still following, and we are. Awesome. Okay. All right, so thank you for your order. Your seller will review it before accepting. So let's say that Peter goes and looks at my ad and decides that his list really isn't designed for our CLB system, and he rejects my ad. All that will happen is the $38 that I paid for the ad will be put back into my Udimi account. Okay? Does that make sense? And so now if I go over here to my solos, it's going to show here's for January 19th. So this ad will go out tomorrow. I'm waiting for him to accept. This is a future solo ad. It also shows you the previous ads that I've purchased here. Okay, and that's it. If I wanted, I could go find another seller. I could purchase another ad. But for now, I wait. So I will get a notice from Udimi that Peter either accepts or rejects my ad. If he accepts it, I'll get notice when my ad starts running, and I'll be able to follow and see how many leads come into the system. If I wanted to choose a higher price, I could go to 55 or 60 cents, and you'll see now I have more sellers. It's sorted by price. Oh, it went from 55. I'm going to leave it at 35. There's 200 sellers that are selling between, let me see if we can change from there. Let's change this one to 55. Now we have 311 sellers that we could choose from. So we could look at a higher market, people who are charging more for their list. So it says, all right, so here we go. Now this is pretty cool that this happened live on our call. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, he's already accepted my ad. It will run on the 19th of September. You'll see that it's all popped up from Udimi and let me know it's been accepted. And now I can go here to my solo screen, and here it is. It's been accepted. It will start running tomorrow. And that's really all there is to Udimi solo ads. I really encourage you to put the ad in a text file and make sure you save it to your desktop so that you have it. But now that it's in here, it'll show up here under ad text once you've purchased an ad. So I'm going to come back in the room. I'll stay in desktop sharing for now to see, actually I will come out of desktop sharing, come back into my presentation, and see if there's any questions. Did you guys all see how simple that really and truly was? Now the key is searching your solo ad providers. You want to go and read what other people have said about them. You know, go through. If you're brave, pick somebody who's brand new that you've never used before. I do encourage you to make sure they have a picture. You know, it's always good to try new people because everybody has to start out somewhere. So what people do is they spend time building their list, and then once their list is to a certain point where they can guarantee 100 clicks, they will offer solos on Udimi. I used to offer them, but it just became too much work with everything else I was doing. And so now I use them instead. So any questions? Any questions about how to use Udimi? So the first thing you're going to do, let's just review. And I'll keep you updated when we come back next week. I'll keep you updated how many leads I received from this ad. I'm pretty excited about that because these are new people I can follow up with and get them through our system, get them using Conversion Pros, etc., etc. Oops. So next week we're going to talk about viral mailers, but I just want to review what we talked about today. We talked about going into CLB, into your downline builder, to sign up for Udimi. Make sure you add your ID to the system afterwards. We added our ad to a text file and put our URL for the Conversion Pros. I don't do it every day, Yvonne, not with Udimi. Probably once a week I'll go and purchase a solo ad. It really depends how things are going. I use a lot of viral mailers, so I get a lot of traffic from viral mailers. Those work really well for me. If those ever stop working, I'll focus all my attention on Udimi. But it's not costing me anything for viral mailers because I've already upgraded in them over time. And next week, that's exactly what we're going to be talking about is viral mailers. But I recommend it, that you budget at least to do a solo ad once a month. Budget $100 a month to invest in solo ads. That $100 is going to return at least 100 subscribers. I find that the most it costs me is $1 per subscriber. So if I pay $38 for an ad, I expect to get at least 38 leads. You may get a little less. Oh, absolutely. When I get the recording up there, Yvonne, I will include the ad. I'm pretty sure that ad is already up on our blog, but our pages aren't there. Our blog is a little broken. Well, it's still a little broken, although it's back. It's not quite 100% yet, but we'll get there. We're getting there. All right, but it'll go in the members area where the webinar replays are. I will include the ad so that you'll be able to just copy and paste it. And I will have that up either later today or tomorrow. As soon as Dawn gets the recording done for me, I will get that up for you, okay? And next week, we're going to start talking about advertising with viral mailers. There are 5 viral mailers in the back office of the Contact List Builder. We've got our Prospect Geyser Co-op, PG Viral Mailer, Genie Mailer, and the new All Pro Mailer. So I recommend that you log in and get signed up with those mailers if you're not already signed up. You're going to want to learn how to use them. It's a very effective way to advertise, and I'm going to tell you that we do see some really good results, not just from our mailers, from the mailers that are in the downline builders of our mailers. So we'll be talking about that as well. So any questions before we wrap up for today? Nice short call today. Stoney's glad that you could make it. We are recording the call today, so you'll be able to watch that in the back office. So any questions? Udimi is a very effective source. Another thing, guys, if you don't want to wait for the replay, send me a message on Skype, and I will send you that message, okay? I'll include it in the group, but if you're not in the group, send me a message on Skype or on Facebook, and I will get you the ad so that you can get your ad out right away. Sound good? All right, guys, that's it from me today. Thank you very much. Just want to remind you where you can find us. You can find us on our blog. You can, well, actually, I got to change that. It's a different link. It's just contactlistbuilder.com. You can find us on Facebook or on Twitter, and above all, make sure you're connected with us on Skype at Janet Legere or Dawn.Legere. Next week, viral mailers. Set your calendar. Be here Wednesdays, noon Eastern. Love you guys.